Okay, welcome to the night shift. All right, what I got? Man, I lost weight. While I was fooling around out here, I actually lost weight. That's crazy. Yeah, while I was fooling around, running around the branch, I'm going to have 3 different footages. This is going to be something weird I've never done before. I'm going to have 3 different cameras. That is not the one I want, is it? What are we doing? Uh-oh. I didn't bring it with me. Or it fell out of my pocket. I lost another pair of goggles, man. I'm glad it's just the goggles so far. It's not anything that I can't replace. Or did I leave that at home? I think I just left it at home. So look, I can't carry all. I thought I carried it. I brought it with me. Physically, I don't feel it. Should have been the first thing that came up. Should not be this hard to find a pair of goggles. Well, they're not goggles. I mean, they're safety goggles. Alright, well, they're lost now. That's all I need to know. Forever losing things. Man, do I have enough in the gas tank to make it home? Let's say I walked a little bit more than I planned. Oh yeah, we're going against traffic. Alright, where are we at? Venom. Alright, restart the Venom. Oh, that cold breeze, I needed it. How many steps do we have so far? Come on now, give me an update. There we go, 9,000. You know, maybe I'll cut this one short. Alright, who am I kidding? In for a penny, in for a pound, baby. That's right, I do have some UK viewers. People who know what the term thruppence comes from. I think I'm saying that right. Oh, I just had an idea. Oh, I had a brain gasm. Yes, that's a great idea. Thank you, brain. Sometimes you come up with some pretty cool stuff. But to keep you humble, I'm still wondering what was up with corn and cranberry sauce, man. Just never let you go with that one. They don't mix. Of course, I say that, and then someone will come up with something on Food Network. Corn fritter with a cranberry glaze. That actually sounds like it would be pretty tasty. You make some corn fritters, maybe puck shaped, and then you put a light cranberry sauce glaze over it and just kind of like hit that with some sea salt. It's like, bam, serve it up, plated. I might. No, I'm not gonna try it. Okay, here's how you can do it. You can do a corn fritter. You can do a corn fritter with a horseradish cranberry sauce on the side, and just kind of like mix that together. That might work. You could also do okay, you can do a shrimp corn casserole with horseradish cranberry. Yeah, that might actually work. I'm sorry, brain. We didn't think these things properly. Corn chowder. Corn chowder with a sprig of cranberry horseradish in the middle. I think I got a rock in my shoe. Okay, I don't think there is a big fucking rock. Great. Sucks about taking my shoe off is now I can't figure out how to put it back on. Oh, no, I'm not flexible at all. I have never tried this route before that I'm getting ready to try. Because years ago, the paths that complete it didn't exist. Okay, maybe I did. No, I never tried this before because Cochran Chapel is a new addition. I had always looked at this thing on Google Maps and I said, oh, it dead ends into that cul-de-sac. I have no desire to go that way. Not knowing that the branch was up there. And actually the branch wasn't there. It was The branch is new. So that's the thing, as I walked over in this area has gotten better. My area is kind of the same shit sandwich it always was. In fact, maybe it's gotten a little worse. The bread's starting to get soggy. So, another pothole for another time. I've got all these little, I call them micro tickets. Like it would only take me like 5 minutes to just throw something in and put them up there. It's just that like 5 minutes gets gobbled up by the bigger projects and episodes of Gotchaman. Hey, I gotta eat. So I'm eating, I'll watch the episode. Gotchaman is weird. The plot makes absolutely no sense. They completely abandon the concept of physics. The characters, some of them, a couple of them are two-dimensional. Okay, they're all two-dimensional except for Jinpei. Jinpei is the only guy that's got any kind of depth to him. He's the youngest member, and he's the butt of everybody's jokes. I'm only 10 episodes deep into it because I can only stomach one episode per day. It's just, the thing about Gotchaman is it's so bad it's good. I know it was made for Japanese school kids, particularly Japanese schoolboys, so they would go out there and buy all the little toys. That's all it is. They're just trying to sell you the toys. Galactor's got its machine monster boss of the week. Gotchaman would have made a hell of a video game, though. It could have been a bullet hell side scroller mixed in with like a side-scrolling beat 'em up stage. I think it could have worked on a lot of levels. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like, hey, there was 1,000 of these games that you're describing. I was like, oh, okay. But it could have been like a choose your character adventure, you know, like Castlevania, like a Metroidvania mixed in with a bullet hell. Oh yeah, I meant to, since I'm on this side. It looks like a grotto. Every time I come down here, I keep thinking about the Playboy Mansion. Now, as a kid, that would have been Fantasyland for me. But as a grown-up, reading about the history of the place, it's a museum of rape. And I don't mean that like, oh, these women, there's 4 women were being, you know, victimized just like that. It's like, no, there was actual rape going on in the grotto. Moments where a guy got a little too handsy. And so, you know, you got to contend the good with the bad. Beautiful, sexually charged, jazzed people making pleasant memories, and at the same time, some making terrifying memories. Okay. Maybe as I go down here, they shaved all, they trimmed all of this. Maybe I don't have to bitch and complain. Maybe they were thinking about pedestrian safety. I can hope, man. Yes, Mr. Young, you can hope. But you mostly need to face reality. Let's see what the reality is. Get your camera ready. I mean, get your phone ready. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 cameras. You have 5 cameras? You didn't see nothing? No, sir. I had 5 cameras. I didn't see nothing. I call bullshit on that, son. I call bullshit. I can see it. What can I say, sir? It was just a weird moment. I keep thinking like the movie where they always have the racist country bumpkin senator. Now, son, I was born 52 years ago, but I wasn't born yesterday with the effeminate voice. Sounding like Truman Capote, rolling a hard R. It's just little moments. Is this poison ivy? This is not. This is that weeping whatever, that willow tree. But here's the thing, is they're supposed to, all of this is supposed to be shaped, because it's not just about pedestrians on this part. On this part you have large delivery trucks that can't meet the clearance here either, like 18 feet. I'm gonna be one wet puppy when it's all said and done. All right, looks like I'm gonna be capturing some spider booty. Maybe not. Maybe this will be a spider booty free evening. Man, I can hope. I mean, if you're into spider booty, you know, that's nothing against you. It's just not my taste. Oh yeah, I was gonna call that in. I did call that in. Well, I'm gonna call it in again, and what's gonna happen this time is they're going to, they're just gonna replace it with the LED one. Now I gotta see, is this poison ivy? Looks like it. That is not, maybe. Alright, so this will tell me. I mean, you can't come by here. It's just, look at this. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're going away. We're gonna get you an LED. We're gonna put the LED one in here. I can't have you flickering. I think this is labeled wrong. This is 6.7. No, that's, yeah, that short crest right there. This is 6.7. Southbound Midway side. There we go. Like you already knew. You knew to capitalize. You knew that I was talking about the street. Is there something called... Well, okay, you're right. Midway is... I am. Oops. All right, back to lamenting that Dallas hates pedestrians. This is not my opinion. This is a D Magazine article with many submissions. Look at that. I can't even get through this part. Of course this fucking asshole would be in the right lane. Of course. All right. No, like I said, I got to be a jury. This is Clay Cooley's property. We'll knock on his door. Hey, man, you remember my brother-in-law? As I'm shooting the shit about the good old days when he owned that one dealership off of 35, or maybe still does. I'll tell him, hey, man, can you like do something with this? He says, hey, man, I'll get right on that. I'd be like, all right. I got a feeling that would be the way it would go down, but I'm not going down here dressed like this in the middle of the night to go knock on Clay Cooley's door. He might be cool with it, but I just don't know that. It would be funny if you watched my videos. It's like, who is that? Wait, where's the channel? I was like, it's this one. Because I got a feeling that there's some rich people that watch this channel. All right, that's been sticking in my craw. That's my next project. I cannot do anything about this until I get the other 14 items off my board. Just know that I am aware of it. I was happy I cleared something off the board. And unfortunately, it was nothing big like a city project. It was a personal project at home. It took me an hour. Like I said, it's an hour I don't usually have. Kind of want to go down Shorecrest is so peaceful. And I actually do, like I said, if there is like, I am committing a sin. I do envy some of the people that live. I mean, well, I envy the spot. I don't envy the people. I wish Shorecrest had speed bumps. I'm sure they do too. No, I got an idea what I want to do. It's been a minute. I hate going that way because the jerk-offs on Blue Bonnet like to put their trash out on the sidewalks. So I'm coming down here to see what these folks are talking about. If I'm looking at it right, the people on this area were saying that there's a developer that's there's a low-hanging branch, and if I lived in this neighborhood, I'd report it. That needs to be trimmed. So delivery trucks and everything come through here, and they hit into that. You see the storm drains. Look at that, it's already got stuff clogged up in. No, that's rocks. I'm regretting this decision because my leg's not feeling right. And this is the house where the vampires live. I don't know that they're vampires. I just know that they're always doing stuff at night. For the longest time, this house sat empty. I'm not even sure if someone still is, anyone really lives in it. Okay, yeah, I see what they're talking about now. Confirmed. So, the construction company probably put that in there. That's the runoff they're talking about, and it's clogging up the drain pipes. So it's limestone. It's limestone runoff. Yeah, okay, I see it now. Wow, this is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, all right. Oh, they finally got this built. Okay. It's clear that nobody lives here because nobody would tolerate that. Wow, see, the limestone dust is all in my face. Yeah, that's bad. So they've been on next door, and I was like, hey, if the city of Dallas is not listening to you, you can go state, federal, whatever you got to do. And everybody I talk to says the same thing. Yeah, well, those people are rich. Except maybe they're, you know, technically they're upper middle class. Anyway, if they want it bad enough, they can go after these guys. They could sue them, they could. But really what they needed to do was they needed to form an HOA. Not an actual HOA, but their version of an HOA. See, look at that. I have to deal with that myself. And what I did was I just grabbed a bucket, picked up the sand, and used it in different types of planters. But anyway, they had to form like a community version of an HOA and band together and say, look, these are the bylaws. And the people that move it in, or the developer, go after them and say, hey, we have this HOA. And I guarantee you none of these numbskulls can figure out who they want to be in charge of the HOA. But there's an alternative version of an HOA. It's like, I want to say that's what a community trust is. You know, like most people in poor neighborhoods can't pay the HOA fees. So there's this version that says, look, we'll watch out for, you know, we watch out for each other. We put in together on this thing. We get some kind of insurance thing together. And it keeps communities together. Some of that runoff. Yeah, it's gotten bad. Look at that. They didn't get 2 shits. Okay. Alright, you guys got a valid gripe. The only problem is, this is Wednesday from where, like I said, go down to the Elm Thicket. Come down to my neighborhood that doesn't have a name. They do this all day. And you just put in a construction site complaints, and when they close that out, you complain about that complaint. And when they close that out, you go to your city rep and say, hey, they keep closing my ticket out. And if they don't do anything, then you call your state rep, your state senator, and you say, hey, there's got to be violating some kind of environmental law. You don't have to say they're invited. You just say, you point out, look, here's the guideline that says you can't do this. You start doing your own sleuthing. Okay, so maybe this isn't the street I was thinking about. I'm not gonna make it home. This was a bad idea. Okay, that wasn't there. Another vampire house. I don't know what's in this water, so I'm gonna step over this. Oh, someone's living there. Yeah, it's time to switch to something else. Ah, that's what they're talking about. Yeah, there wasn't. But here's the thing, why did they make, of course, maybe I'm new to next door. But when they were putting this one in, nobody said anything. Or I didn't hear them. So they sold this here. Or they're, because there used to be a whole family that lived back here or something, and they'd barbecue every once in a while and have get-togethers. They were real private. At least that's what I thought. Maybe this was all this empty land. Okay, so they have an erosion control barrier there. They have one there. I don't see the runoff. It must be somewhere else. Right, if I'm going to be going down here, I better put the beepers on. There we go. I'm highly visible now. I am the visible man. Ah, fuck. hard to get hit when you're looking like this. Not impossible. When they're drunk, they can't see you no matter how bright you are. Someone who's mentally blind. I don't know where Cherokee will take me, but you know what? That's why we do it. I think this just loops around. I guess we'll find out the hard way. I know where this lets out because I accidentally came down here one time. All right, Bunny. You got the damn, what do you call those things? Owls. I don't know if they even have owls around here anymore. I have no idea where I'm going. Are you completely lost? Well, if I had some sign markers, which I do, but apparently they're faded out. What we got here? It's a 4-way stop, so I'm not too worried about it. Catacombo or something. I don't know what street I'm on. Let's double check that. I'm on Bluffview, which I had no idea wrapped around like this. Evening.
Hi.
Okay. Oh wow, they're knocking down houses over here too. No area is safe. No one is spared. There will be unnecessary progress, goddammit. And Dallas will lead the way. Like, there's two types of progress. There's the progress you're making because you're trying to make humanity better, or is there the progress you're making because you just want to make more green paper? Sometimes those two things, you know, they aren't mutually exclusive, but most of the time they are. And you're trying to get the green paper, but you're hurting the progress of people. Slow your roll on that one. Yes, I see you. Do you see me? That's right, buddy. Walk on by. Pretend you don't see me. Now here's my fear, is I'm gonna wind up halfway across like the ass end of some part of the, I mean, I didn't walk that far. I don't know where this is gonna let out at, but it's gonna be interesting. I've never tried. I've never been this way. And I get bored with my routes. And I got a camera. And goddamn it, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna sit there and journal, and we're gonna cardiograph, and we're gonna see what Google Maps gets wrong. Oh yeah. That's the thing about this neighborhood I always love, is you can hear the cicadas. Okay, I know where I'm at. Do not enter. I'm sorry, man. You know, I'm a rule breaker. I am so defiantly going to enter here. What you gonna do about it? That's right, you gonna do nothing. You're gonna do nothing while I enter here. Outlaw. Now here's the theory versus the reality. If I take this, if I go down Cresthaven, theoretically I'm going to hit the Lemmon Avenue streetscape. Shall I test that theory? Why not? I'm bored. And my leg's not feeling so great, so. Yeah, it's Bluffview. All this time I never knew. All right, this doesn't say, you know, street edge, no outlet. Is it 2200? Yeah, shit. Let's get home then. So what'll happen is, theoretically, if this is continuous, I doubt it is, it'll take me all the way to Lemmon. And that's where the little parking lot is. It'll teach you the George Coker Observatory. I'm lost. Is that oil or water? Looks like oil. No, I think I know where this is. Oh, my leg's feeling better. What's up, kitty? She's like, the hell you want? I said, I just want to go this way. What? All right. Peace be upon you. Okay, so now, yeah, I'm on Cresthaven. And if I keep going down that way, I forget where it takes me. No, it takes me to, that takes me to Caps. So in theory, this would be curving around. Man, that's a gear change. You go from high dollar houses to this. Well, that's the park. Huh. Hmm. Hmm. Wow. I don't even recognize this place. The alley needs some trimming. Oh, it's Melanie. Shit. I don't have time. I'll just make sure she gets home alright. What's she doing out here? Usually she's headed home, but... Alright. Oh, I'm gonna catch her easy. Uh-oh, I think I'm lost. No, this is it. I just never seen it from this perspective before. Yeah, that's exactly what I think. What I could do is go hang out at the observation deck for about 30 minutes, but what I'm going to do is go down here and maybe chill. There's a sit down spot over there. Oh. Yeah, the little park's still open. Huh? Nah, I wish this little thing had water fountains. Definitely need one in situations like this. Whew. Oh, that's her name. No, they got her name on here, and it's, yeah. blame consumers. Okay, whatever, asshole. Because you didn't let us raise prices, or because of competition, we had to raise prices later. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever your tortured lawyer lets you sleep at night. The truth. Let me guess, this is not the first time they run into this guy, right? So he was a known red flag. That's what I'm talking about, man. They knew. They always know. Yeah, we know to go after. All right, let's get on. Might not be able to walk. Maybe sitting down on a hard bench for 10 minutes is not a good idea. Whoa, that's a junk wagon. It's all part of the branch. I always wonder if it's urine. Probably urine. It's got that golden color. Why would you pee in the bottle? I guess they were going to drink it later. Yeah, that light's out over there. Do I report it? Or do I not give a shit? These are the questions.
Wait to cross Northwest Highway at Marsh. Wait.
Oh, kept my word. I'm gonna go right for that stop sign, isn't it? Fuck that stop sign! This is merely a suggestion. Doesn't apply to speed racing. I have gone up a lot of hills today.
You on YouTube or where?
Huh?
You have Instagram or something?
Oh, hold on a second. I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry, you're recording.
Yeah.
So you have you posted somewhere?
Yeah.
Where?
Boring Dallas.
No, but you're recording, right?
Yeah.
So you posted somewhere like Morning
YouTube.
Dallas for the on YouTube?
YouTube.
What's the channel?
Boring Dallas.
Morning.
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
All right. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? I hate carrying stuff. Alright, so what was this? Oh, this is a retro game compilation. So it started off with the first song for Castlevania in 1986 on the NES. Very simple little ditty, and it's also a fugue. Let's cross the street. Kind of illustrates the point right there. What happened there? Something just went out. What was that? Ah, it was you. I bet you $5 is a city light. It has nothing to do with Encore. That's the problem with being evil. Sometimes you can make weak lights go out. My mere presence. Oh, incidentally, this is the spot that I keep trying to get fixed. The city of Dallas is like, yeah, that's a shitty mess, but what can you do? I was like, you can make the street, the property only fill that in. You can definitely do that. This is it. Oh, it's already, yeah, it already says that. Yeah, gotta fix that. That's what I needed. I needed that. I gotta get that fixed. Okay. It is a good speed bump though. Are you sure you want to fix that?
So, bro. All right.
Okay. Ooh. Boy, it takes a lot of time to load this up. Come on now. All right, let's try this again. Oops, wrong one. You know what, that's good enough. Not like I don't know where that is. Okay. Yep. I'm an old man with an old man's hip. It has been acting up something fierce. Maybe it's a lack of sleep. Maybe it's me trying to overdo it after being inactive for a few days. Maybe it's dehydration. Who knows? Ooh, I needed that nice breeze. Whew, man, I am wore out. I think it's because I didn't get